I accidentally won a game of Fortnite without taking any damage. Kind of. You'll see what I mean. So what I kind of wanted to do here was like a post-game recap sort of thing where, you know, I just go over the whole game and just kind of talk about how crazy it was that it happened. Like I said, I didn't even mean to do this. I was kind of just playing and it just sort of happened. I guess I was just on a tear or something. I'm dropping in Mass Meadows because it's just the best POI on the map in my opinion, and this is pretty much just where I always go. And I will speed this up a little bit in certain points because, I mean, we don't need to watch the entire game, like second per second. But this guy landed the house I usually land at, so I was kind of in this one, a little out of my element. But he randomly just pushes me with no shield, which is kind of interesting, so I cone him off there. Sort of hold him down. I got a scanner down, so I know exactly where he is. And I realize he's going to sit there, so what I do is I decide to just go around and give him a little visit through the side there. So that was a pretty funny little elim there on the Doggo Balenciaga skin, I think that was. I got my shield from 2 of those gold splashes, so have not taken any damage yet. No damage from that guy. We'll speed through this a little bit because there's not really... I don't think there's really anyone else in Meadows this game. And it's pretty much just me getting some loot and then heading over to the vault, getting that opened. And what's funny is I actually just got a chug jug out of that chest. But I actually won't use the chug jug the whole game. It stays in my inventory at 200 out of 200 because I literally just never needed to pop the chug jug. So here I am grabbing thermite, blocking off, getting the vault ready. You know, doing usual pickaxing. These bots come to attack. They don't hit me because I'm just better, you know. You know how it is. Slow down a little bit here, you know, just appreciate this insanely gangster music we got going on. Because, you know, opening a vault is, like, insanely epic for some reason. Don't know why it has to be, but, like, I'm totally down for it. This guy pickaxes my wall. I just absolutely destroy him. So, yeah, here comes a big brute. Usually this guy will hit you once or twice, but thankfully he didn't this time. Still 200 HP. Perfectly chilling. Now we'll speed through the rest of this, because I just open up the vault. Get absolutely blasted by the loudest sound known to mankind. Harvest all the gold. I think I consider taking that sticky launcher, but I consider myself a respectable player, so I think I do end up dropping it for something else here in a second. Just finding some chests. Yeah, I think I picked up a mammoth pistol there instead of the sticky launcher. And here I am hopping in the G-Wagon, moving over to the black market. I see this little AI, so, you know, I just tried to run into him with a car. Didn't hit me either. Got a blue mammoth pistol off that guy. Now I'm moving over to the black market. It's already been looted because this place is just like an absolute sweat fest at the start of the game, so that's kind of why I rotated in later. It's kind of just a mess. No one's bought the drum gun, so I picked that up. All the other exotics are already taken, so I don't bother with any of that. Make sure to get some shockwaves here because I actually didn't have any mobility. I didn't have a bat or anything, so I made sure to pick up those shockwaves. You know, just kind of standard game stuff. I take this porta potty because it was actually for a challenge. I hadn't done the challenge to go in one of those yet, so decided I might as well do that. Now I head over to the lake here. I see a couple bots. That guy just gets absolutely popped, and so does that guy. Just not even a chance. I ate my spacebar, like, get out of here, bro. You're actually dog water. Now I run back over here instead of just taking the toilet back. Not really sure why I did that, but hey, we're going for a scenic drive here. Here's another bot. Just absolutely destroy him because I'm just the best gamer ever. Still haven't taken any damage. There's some splashes to get around faster here. I end up hiring this NPC, which I've never done before, but, you know, I'm like, why not? So go ahead and do that. All right, now over here is when I see the train is coming, so I'm like, you know what? I guess I'll get that. No reason not to. And here's actually where the kind of part pops in, because I actually get hit for 2 damage right there from the turret on this train. So technically, I did take damage in this game, but I didn't get hit by any actual players. So, I mean, like, in my opinion, that's winning a game without taking damage. I guess you can leave your opinion down in the comments if you really have a problem with it. But I mean, it gave me the achievement at the end for not taking any damage, so I'd say that counts. Here I am just being terrible and missed all 3 of those thermites on the vault. So let's just not talk about that. Let's pretend like I got that vault, the epic loot and everything. So pretty much I just huff off. I'm like, oh, stupid train anyway. No one needs that crap. Useless to me. So I decided here to rotate back over to Seaport because I saw someone opening the vault there earlier, so I figured I might as well go check it out, see if there's still a guy there. Now, keep in mind at this point, I don't realize that I haven't actually been shot by a real player yet. Like, I just pretty much am playing this like a normal game. I had no intention of actually, like, doing anything funky this game. I was literally just playing the game. Like, completely normal solo game. I think I found a bat in that vault, so now I've got that. I'm using that to run around. I see some gunfire up ahead, so I'm running at that. Major oof over here is getting assaulted. So I didn't actually see where this guy was at one point, because there's a guy up there, Mighty Mouse, so I hide in this bush. He hears me, so he goes for the snipe, but, you know, the drum gun is just kind of cracked. And then, yeah, he just doesn't land a hit on me. This guy has like 13 exotics because he's just crazy or something. And I believe I do end up taking this. It's the Mark sniper. He had like 2 exotic snipers, which is really strange. But this is the one that like pings the area around. And I do eventually snipe the spot, I think, after missing like 1,300 times. There's actually 2 bots here. I promise this wasn't just bot farming. A lot of these players were real. Yeah, speeding along here. Just checking out, looking for any opponents to battle. So 8 elims without getting hit a single time. This is pretty impressive in itself, honestly, especially because at least half of them were real. I don't even know, man. There's so many bots in Fortnite these days that you can't even tell. But I eventually see this guy coming because he's got the medallion. It's TTV clipped you, so I'm like, oh, this guy's going to be a problem. I miss a snipe and ping him. And then he just like boxes up and for some reason just stands still. Yeah, not sure. I guess he was like reading his Twitch chat or something. Like, sorry, buddy, you gotta have more awareness than that. But he was actually rocking a funny loadout. He had 2 mammoth pistols, which I thought was pretty funny. I thought about rocking them, but I was pretty happy with my drum gun and Mark sniper here today. And then I see this guy, this Sabrina Carpenter, crazy hooker, as it would be. Quite the interesting name there. Snipe his car a few times before I decide to chase after him here. People in cars, man, they're just the weirdest of folks. Yeah, so this guy just keeps trying to drill away, but I just keep hunting him down, you know, because I'm just a sweat, I guess you could say. I hit an insanely lucky quickscope there, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this sniper takes ages to zoom all the way in. It was not zoomed all the way in. That was totally a lucky snipe. Not even gonna sugarcoat that. Now I got a crown, and I got 10 elims, still without taking any damage. And I hear a big fight going on up here. So this is actually a 3-way bot fight, and this is like the 3 people left in the game as well. So at this point, I know I've won, and I hadn't even realized that yeah, that guy got destroyed. Haven't even realized that I've gotten the entire game without taking damage. Is this guy has a weird name. Maybe he's real. I don't actually know. But he's definitely playing like an AI, so. And I'm pretty sure what I'd do to him as well is, yeah, sick little quickscope there, I guess. And then, you know, hitting some absolutely insane triplets. You're totally not butchering them. But yeah, that was my 13 elim win in solos without taking any damage whatsoever, unless you want to count the 2 damage from a turret, which that's what it said. In my damage taken stats at the end of the game, it said damage taken 2, but I also got the achievement for not taking any damage, and I got the achievement for not restoring any health either because I never took any white health, so I never had to restore any, no fall damage, anything like that. So that was just a bit of a crazy game. I thought I'd share that with you guys. This is kind of a different video than what I usually do, but I thought you guys might enjoy it. That's all I got for today, so peace out.